നമസ്കാരം. തുല്യനീതി എന്ന പരിപാടിയിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. തുല്യനീതി, ഈക്വൽ ജസ്റ്റിസ് എന്നതുകൊണ്ട് അർത്ഥമാക്കുന്നത് സാധാരണക്കാരെ പോലെ തന്നെ തുല്യ പരിഗണനയും തുല്യനീതിയും ലഭിക്കേണ്ടവരാണ് ഭിന്നശേഷിക്കാരും. ഞങ്ങളാരും സാധാരണക്കാരിൽ നിന്ന് വ്യത്യസ്തരല്ല. RPWD ആക്ട് ഭിന്നശേഷിക്കാരുടെ ആനുകൂല്യങ്ങളെയും അവകാശങ്ങളെയും പറ്റി പറയുന്ന ഒരു ആക്ടാണ് RPWD ആക്ട്. നമുക്ക് ലഭിക്കേണ്ട അവകാശങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ പോരാടിക്കൊണ്ട് തന്നെ നേടിയെടുക്കേണ്ടതാണ്. ഒരിക്കലും എന്തൊക്കെ അവകാശങ്ങളാണ് ലഭിക്കേണ്ടത് എന്ന് നാം അറിയാതെ പോകരുത്. അതെ, ഒന്നിച്ച് പോരാടിക്കൊണ്ട് തന്നെ അവകാശങ്ങൾ നമുക്ക് നേടിയെടുക്കാം. RPWD ആക്ടിന്റെ ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് പതിപ്പ് ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾക്കായി വായിച്ചു തരുന്നത് ജിനു എന്ന വ്യക്തിയാണ്. എല്ലാവർക്കും ശ്രദ്ധയോടു കൂടി ഇത് കേൾക്കാം.
The Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act 2016, Chapter 12. Section 74, Subsection 1. The central government may, by notification, appoint a Chief Commissioner for persons with disabilities, hereafter referred as to Chief Commissioner, for the purposes of this Act. Subsection 2. The central government may, by notification, appoint 2 commissioners to assist the Chief Commissioner, of which 1 commissioner shall be a person with disability. Subsection 3. A person shall not be qualified for appointment as the Chief Commissioner or Commissioner unless he has special knowledge or practical experience in respect of matters relating to rehabilitation. Subsection 4. The salary and allowances payable to and other terms and conditions of service, including pension, gratuity, and other retirement benefits of the Chief Commissioner and Commissioners, shall be such as may be prescribed by the central government. Subsection 5. The central government shall determine the nature and categories of officers and other employees required to assist the Chief Commissioner in discharge of his functions, and provide the Chief Commissioner with such officers and other employees as it thinks fit. Subsection 6. The officers and employees provided to the Chief Commissioner shall discharge their functions under the general supervision and control of the Chief Commissioner. Subsection 7. The salaries and allowances and other conditions of service of officers and employees shall be such as may be prescribed by the central government. Subsection 8. The Chief Commissioner shall be assisted by an advisory committee comprising of not more than 11 members drawn from the experts from different disabilities in such manner as may be prescribed by the central government. Section 75, Subsection 1. The Chief Commissioner shall, Clause A, identify suo motu or otherwise the provisions of any law or policy, program, and procedures which are inconsistent with this Act and recommend necessary corrective steps. Clause B. Inquire, suo motu or otherwise, deprivation of rights of persons with disabilities and safeguards available to them in respect of matters for which the central government is the appropriate government, and take up the matter with appropriate authorities for corrective action. Clause C. Review the safeguards provided by or under this Act or any other law for the time being in force for the protection of rights of persons with disabilities, and recommend measures for their effective implementation. Clause D. Review the factors that inhibit the employment of rights of persons with disabilities and recommend appropriate remedial measures. Clause E. Study treaties and other international instruments on the rights of persons with disabilities and make recommendations for their effective implementation. Clause F. Undertake and promote research in the field of the rights of persons with disabilities, promote awareness of the rights of persons with disabilities and the safeguards available for their protection. Clause H. Monitor implementation of the provisions of this Act and the schemes, programs meant for persons with disabilities. Clause I. Monitor utilization of funds disbursed by the central government for the benefit of persons with disabilities. And Clause J. Perform such other functions as the central government may assign. Subsection 2. The Chief Commissioner shall consult the Commissioners on any matter while discharging its functions under this Act. Section 76. Whenever the Chief Commissioner makes a recommendation to an authority in pursuance of Clause B of Section 75, that authority shall take necessary action on it and inform the Chief Commissioner of the action taken within 3 months from the date of receipt of recommendation. Provided that where an authority does not accept a recommendation, it shall convey reasons for non-acceptance to the Chief Commissioner within a period of 3 months and shall also inform the aggrieved person. Section 77, Subsection 1. The Chief Commissioner shall, for the purpose of discharging his functions under this Act, have the same powers of a civil court as are vested in a court under the Code of Civil Procedure 1908, while trying a suit in respect of the following matters, namely, Clause A. Summoning and enforcing the attendance of witnesses. Clause B. Requiring the discovery and production of any documents. Clause C. Requesting any public record or copy thereof from any court or office. Clause D. Receiving evidence on affidavits. And Clause E. Issuing commissions for the examination of witnesses or documents. Subsection 2. Every proceeding before the Chief Commissioner shall be a judicial proceeding within the meaning of Sections 193 and 228 of the Indian Penal Code, and the Chief Commissioner shall be deemed to be a civil court for the purpose of Section 195 and Chapter 26 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. Section 78. Subsection 1. The Chief Commissioner shall submit an annual report to the central government and may at any time submit special reports to any matter which in his opinion is of such urgency or importance that it shall not be deferred till submission of the annual report. Subsection 2. The central government shall cause the annual and special reports of the Chief Commissioner to be laid before each House of Parliament along with a memorandum of action taken or proposed to be taken on his recommendation and the reasons for non-acceptance of the recommendations, if any. Subsection 3. The annual special reports shall be prepared in such form, manner and contain such details or as many prescribed by the central government. Section 79. Appointment of State Commissioner in States. Section 80. Functions of State Commissioner. Section 81. Whenever the State Commissioner makes a recommendation to an authority in pursuance of Clause B of Section 80, the authority shall take necessary action on it and inform the State Commissioner of the action taken within 3 months from the date of receipt of the recommendation, provided that where an authority does not accept a recommendation, it shall convey reasons for non-acceptance into the State Commissioner for persons with disabilities within the period of 3 months and shall also inform the aggrieved person. Section 82. Powers of State Commissioner. Section 83. Annual and special reports by State Commissioner.
തുടരും. ഈ പരിപാടിയുടെ വരുന്ന എപ്പിസോഡുകൾക്കായി കാത്തിരിക്കുക. നമ്മളുടെ അവകാശങ്ങളെയും ആനുകൂല്യങ്ങളെയും കുറിച്ചറിയുന്ന ഈ പരിപാടി മറ്റുള്ളവർക്ക് പങ്കുവയ്ക്കുക. ഭിന്നശേഷിക്കാരായവരുടെ അവകാശങ്ങളും ആനുകൂല്യങ്ങളും അറിയാത്ത ഒട്ടനവധി സഹോദരി സഹോദരന്മാർ നമ്മൾക്കിടയിലുണ്ട്. എല്ലാവരെയും ബോധവാന്മാരാക്കുക.